Hey everybody, it's Jolie. It's been 2 years, male to female transition. This is exactly 2 years today. What to say? A lot of things have changed over the past 2 years. Some things haven't changed as much as I maybe would have liked. I wish I looked a little more femme than I do, but I'm proud of who I am. I've become much more accepting of who I am. And I'm going to just tell you before I forget or it gets too far into this. I'm actually going to be battling in a rap battle league called AHAT. All hip-hop, all the time. It's a written battle league that started out in Las Vegas. And I'll be actually going out to Utah on May 25th. And this is something that's big, like, in the far as way of my thinking and how my transition has gone. Once I started transition, I honestly thought that my rap or hip-hop career that never really had exactly gotten a whole lot of momentum. I've been a freestyle champion on the radio, and I've done battles at a few clubs here and there, and was, known around the local hip-hop community for being a good freestyle artist, but I never did anything outside of that. At this point in time, though, I have recently got back into it, and I just put, I don't know, the nerves, I guess, behind it. I don't worry about if I sound like a guy or a girl, or if people know that I'm trans or not trans. I come out like a beast. I just talk, like I used to as a boy rapping. I just let that animal from kind of like, inside come back out. And I used to go by Cujo. That was my nickname back then. And I guess Cujo is still very much a part of me. I grew up in a bad neighborhood, and that was that part that, was ready to go, that was ready to fight, that was down for whatever. And that part doesn't really alive with me very much as it used to be. It used to be a part of my everyday life. If someone looked at me wrong, Cujo was like, in a sense, my anger was that person, because I become somebody almost completely different. But it is nice to, when I tap into that art side of myself and get back to the craft that I loved, just to kind of let that aggression out. Even if it makes me look manly or whatever, I'm not really worried about that, because I'm a trans lesbian dyke. So it really, if I come off a little male, I'm not really afraid of that in that sense. I like women. I still am down for all the things I pretty much used to be down for. I'm just more open and honest about other things, like the shows that I watch, the clothes that I wear, the things that I am interested in. On the feminine side, I just show those sides now. That doesn't mean that the things that I enjoyed as being a male have completely gone away. And hip-hop is definitely one of those things. And for me, this opportunity is like the biggest, because it can lead to so much more. Utah is kind of like a proving ground that if I can go out there and I can put it down and I can prove myself, then they're going to see that I have skill and ability, and they're going to see that the trans people have something to bring to that table, that maybe even gay, or they've had lesbian audience in this league, but we're going to, it just kind of gives people a new perspective on things and opens up their mind. Just because I'm trans doesn't mean that I can't insult or come up with punchlines and bars. So, it's time for me to go back to what I dreamt of my whole life, and I can't be afraid just because I'm now being me, not to still be me, I can't put that hip-hop part of my soul to rest, just because the female side of me is starting to come out. So, to be all honest, I'm doing my cooking thing in school. I got the hip-hop thing going on. I still have the custody thing. That's always that burden on my shoulder, that weight. But once that's taken care of, I mean, God is good, and He'll take care of me, and hopefully, well, be able to provide for me and my family and get us to where we need to be. I mean, honestly, I don't know if you can see it in me, but I'm completely just like almost blown away at the opportunity that I've been given. How gracious and grateful that I am to the people who gave it to me. It really truly gives me confidence. I have recently done, freestyle battles and has had success in that realm. And like I said, I feel important almost, because I know that I know that there's trans rappers out there. I've seen some of them. That's much respect to the ones that I've seen, because I know it's not easy to get up there. But, I'm gonna put down for the battle rappers. I ain't seen, as far as I know, there aren't a lot. If there are, they ain't doing it on a higher platform of trans battle rappers out there. So, at least, this gives me a format to reach other people like me, and, hopefully inspire some that maybe that wouldn't transition because they didn't think it was possible to still continue on with your hip-hop. I know for me, honestly, it was a big motivating factor in never transitioning and not wanting to transition, because my love for hip-hop was so strong that I didn't want to alienate myself in that community, and it was something I always struggled with. So seeing that I can be trans and seeing I can still fit into that community, and where actually a lot of my friends have kind of gone to the wayside. Everyone that I've kind of known in the hip-hop community has been very supportive. Really, so my kind of prejudgment of the hip-hop community was wrong, because they have actually been people who have been supportive and reached out. And I've had several people, big shouts out to Head Crack, definitely to Keynote. Head Crack at one point pretty much just brought me back from the brink of things. At least he was there for me when I was very low, and he doesn't even really know me all that well. And Head Crack, Keynote, just basically talked me back into freestyling and getting back out there. And next thing you know, I know sometimes if you just start beating your feet, the path kind of opens itself for you. I went after this AHAT thing. They didn't come after me, but the rewards look good. They seem to be impressed with me as I am by the league. And, I just ask for everybody who's always watched me, even if you're not a hip-hop person, I think this is something, trans community, hopefully you guys can support. I know that Tommy Gable came out as something that I reached out to him myself and actually even received a message back from him. So, or her, now, I'm sorry. I should know better than that. But she's doing well now. She's already done her name change and has performed as her true self. So, she even helped inspire me. I wish I could think of her real name. I want to say it's Nikki something, but anyway, I could be way off on that. But used to be Tommy Gable. You can check her out, Wikipedia, if you don't know what I'm talking about. It's just something I felt that I should support, because I'm a trans person. Chaz Bono on Dancing with the Stars. I've never watched Dancing with the Stars ever, but I tried to watch with Chaz on there. I feel it's important. And so I just ask you kind of on that level, support this, share it. Maybe you don't like it, but maybe one of your friends will. I think a lot of people will just be blown away to see that a trans person can bring this, because they have that preconceived notion that a trans person is a sex worker, or is just filthy, or tries too much, or is done over the top, looks like a drag queen, and it's an opportunity, I think, for all of us to kind of put some of those things to rest, and truly an opportunity for me, obviously, and I couldn't be more excited. I honestly am taking it into my heart that I'm not just representing myself, that I'm representing a whole community of people, to show if a 13-year-old, 14-year-old boy or girl is watching me, and they see me out there, and they see me doing what I love, and I didn't let being trans stop me from doing it. Who knows? Maybe I might actually make a difference in somebody's life. And that's why I've always done this. That's why I've always been so public and shared everything with people. I don't reach a lot of people, and it's not like I'm, doing this for fame, because not tons of people know me, and probably tons of people never will. But I'm doing this so that the people that I do reach hopefully get something from it. Really, like I said, school, I'm there, I'm doing that. I think that's possible because of transition. I'm doing this hip-hop thing. That could or not happen with transition, but I definitely think I'm in a better mind state to be able to do it. And overall, I'm just more relaxed and more comfortable with myself and being who I am on a daily basis. I don't have that stress of feeling like I'm a liar or a pretender. So, right now, I'm at a point in my life where the sky's the limit for me. I'm almost done with school. I'm halfway done with school. I have this hip-hop thing going on. So really, even if, the hip-hop thing doesn't work, I have school. And if school doesn't work out, who knows, the hip-hop thing might work out. So I just feel in a comfortable place right now where, things are going. I'm working. Everything I'm doing is working to a future instead of a complacency. So, anyway, guys, I could probably talk forever about my 2 years. I could definitely talk to ever about this AHAT thing. But again, please, it'll be May 25th, Salt Lake City, Utah. All hip-hop all the time. It'll be AHAT Utah Division. Look for it. Check it out on YouTube. I will obviously information about it as that date approaches and when the video is actually released to YouTube. And hopefully, that we can get some support from you guys. That would be much, very much appreciated. And, I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens, huh? It's kind of crazy. A couple months ago, I never thought I would rap again. And, like I said, thanks to Keynote, basically, the sky's the limit. So we'll see what happens. Alright guys, talk to you later. Bye.